here we are, 31 years later, and you have been diagnosed a total of 4 times.
Correct.
And you don't have to take us through each diagnosis. I know the most recent was in 2019. Talk about the difference in that diagnosis. And actually, I think you talk about you have a feeling in your body or sensation.
The diagnosis of breast cancer for me has always been, I was able to know when the cancer was there because of the sensation that I feel in my body. So the first time I felt it was in my right breast. The second and third time I felt it. The fourth time in 2019, I felt it in my left breast. And I had to convince the doctor after mammogram and ultrasound that I am not clear of breast cancer, that I need another type of test. So they gave me the MRI and they found another cancer. And I was diagnosed with stage 1. So early detection is very dear to my heart because it does work.
And so I know the death sentence of 5 years initially prompted you to look for an opportunity to help other women because you found a void in some of the services at that time that were being provided. Tell me about the birth of Sisters Network and what prompted you to start the organization and what it means to you today.
Yes. In being diagnosed, my immediate thought was to pick up the phone and dial a toll-free number and join a national organization for breast cancer because I missed having the sisterhood of the bonding, and I felt I needed that. And because that was not available to me, that was a shock because I just assumed that was something we all need. So I thought about what could I do as an individual to make a difference, not only for myself, but for other women, because I saw the void that was going on in the 90s. The women were being demeaned, they were being ignored, we were underdiagnosed, and the shame of having breast cancer, our community was very much, the image of breast cancer was very intolerable. And I didn't feel any of that. I didn't feel that there should be a shame connected with having been diagnosed with breast cancer. So I wanted to start a sisterhood that would give us hope, encourage women to do better, to live longer, to help find a cure. So the movement was supposed to, and it has, changed the lives of many women across the country.
And I know back then you always referred to it as a national organization, even though it was local at the moment, but you always had that vision. What gave you that vision and permission to dream for it to be as big as it is?
Well, I come from a long family of doers and community-minded women. And I always felt that if this was something I wanted to do, I never thought I couldn't do it. So people ask, well, how did you start a national organization? I started it with no money, no blueprint, no educational knowledge about health. But what I used was my faith, the resilience that I felt I had, and the determination to make a difference. That was very important to me.
Yeah. And, you have personally set such a major example for not only myself, but for, of course, your granddaughters, and for women across the country that admire your tenacity. You've ruffled some feathers by fighting and advocating for Black women, and I know that you do that with no regrets.
Absolutely.
And so why do you think it's important for Black women to advocate for themselves? And it's absolutely imperative that they do.
Well, in advocating for yourself, you are able to help be a partner in your journey of breast cancer. It's necessary so that you are able to help make decisions by educating yourself, by learning what's going on in the community around you, what services are available. These are important to your survival. It's important for you as an individual if you ever need to help someone else in your family. The sisterhood is available. It helps you be a better person, makes your journey that much more smooth. and you're able to bond with women who think like you, who want the same thing.
And so there's, 30 plus chapters around the country, Survivor Run, which is a unique model.
Yes.
And has been sustained over these 30 years, the organization. What does the organization mean to you, and do you believe it gave you your purpose?
It absolutely gave me my purpose. I'm grateful to having taken the time to develop an organization that has done great works in the community. And I still have the same goal of doing good in the community and helping women to be better. The advocacy component is essential. We have to change laws and policies, and that's where some of the answers will be for our future.